wasn't there.
I'm going. I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong one. There it is.
She hit the wrong one, guys.
No, we're good. We're good. Had to been that because there's no one at my door. We're live.
All right.
I saw that you were playing Outer Wilds last night because in the middle of the stream I started laughing hysterically with Clay and was like, guess what just popped up on my screen? Ed Vader Shape's playing Outer Wilds. So.
Yeah. Remember how when we were playing I was talking about how I wanted to do like a one cycle, just beeline it straight to the end of the game?
Yes.
I did it. It took me 4 tries, but I did it. And that's actually an achievement that I didn't know that was an achievement.
Damn.
And since you're starting fresh, every time you die, you have to start all the way over. Like, you have to go get the launch codes from the observatory every time.
Oh, like you never even looked at the eyes?
Yeah.
The statue?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you don't need to do all that training stuff that we did. That's just to teach you how to play the game. But all you need to do is go up, get the launch codes, and on your way back down, you pass the statue that, like, reads your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do that, and then you can get in the ship and go. And I went straight to Ash Twin, got the warp core, went straight to Dark Bramble, and got ate by a fish in the very first room.
Oh, no.
And then I did it again. I went straight to. I got the launch codes, got my brain read, went to Ash Twin, grabbed the warp core, went to Dark Bramble, avoided the fish in the first room, got to the red one, and then I tried to find whatever one had the vessel in it, and I couldn't find it. And I didn't have the tracker for it, and I went around and I spent my whole 22 minutes looking for the vessel. I couldn't find it.
Uh-huh.
So then I went, okay, this time I will go to that escape pod and just launch my scout through the little thing and then get my way to it from there.
Right.
I did everything. I got back to where I was. I had the warp core. I started going to Dark Bramble, and then I tried using the I started using the signal reader thing.
The scout.
And you, not the scout, the other one that lets you listen to the songs. Yes, and it turns out if you don't already have the distress beacon signal, you can't just go in and just find it.
You have to actually locate it for it to be an option
yes.
to listen. Genius.
So I went all the way back to Dark Bramble, and I didn't have the signal for distress beacons. So I'm like, well, fuck. So I flew into the sun because it was a bum run. And then on my fourth and final try, I did everything at the beginning. I went to Ember Twin first. I went to the distress beacon that's right there in Ember Twin. Got the code for it. I learned the code for it. Flew to Ash Twin. I still had plenty of time to wait for the sand to go down. Got the warp core. Got back in the ship. Flew to Dark Bramble. Went to the escape pod. Followed the lights. Sent my scout through. Went through into the red one. And then I went through into the vessel. And because I already had the code saved on my phone, I went into the vessel. I powered the vessel. I typed in the code. And then as soon as I warped away, it gave me an achievement. And
cool.
I was like, oh, that was an achievement. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Are you still going to play it the rest of it, though?
Oh, yeah, I think so. After that, I walked away from it, but I didn't close it. I tabbed out of it, so the game thinks I played it for a bunch of hours last night.
Oh, God, you did the Elite Dangerous thing again.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same way. I did it by accident. So this guy wanted berries because he wanted a flavor for home. Maybe he wanted to feed it to the Eevee. I don't remember. But this guy wanted berries.
Give the man his berries.
I see you've found all the ingredients I asked for. 3 stalks of hardy grains, 2 hoppo berries, and 1 raspberry. Yes, they're all here. Are you happy to give these to me? Yeah, I guess so. Yes. You handed over the 3 stalks of hardy grains. You handed over the 2 hoppo berries. You handed over the raspberry. Oh, do you need to set the audio?
I did it.
Okay.
I will not remember to fix it though later.
I don't think you stream anything.
Saturday.
Next.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Clayton spends an entire stream just so I have 2 monitors. So I'm playing Horizon on the left monitor, and then he has control of my mouse and keyboard and everything, and he's on my right monitor. And the entire stream, he was just absolutely changing this, change this, change this, change audio, do this, do that, and I'm just like, whatever, bro. I'm not paying attention to a damn thing that you're doing.
And the controller still let you do whatever you needed to do?
Yeah, because the left monitor is just hooked up to the PlayStation. Because the PlayStation is its own thing, because it's PlayStation. It's not like it's
So
Xbox.
was your controller connected to the PlayStation, or was your controller connected to the computer?
It's connected to the PlayStation, because it's a PlayStation controller for the PlayStation, and then Clayton just takes that computer over and hooks up to the PlayStation, hooks that up to a red box. I can't remember the name of. You know, that thingy. What's that thingy?
Yeah, your capture.
That's it. And then the capture card goes to the right computer.
Wonderful. These ingredients look nice and fresh. I'll get cooking. So wait here a while, would you? Okay, they're all done. Let's have a taste before giving one to Eevee, shall we?
Gotta make sure it's not poisonous or terrible.
Hometown muffin. The baked treat from berries and other ingredients, which is often eaten in regions such as Galar. Oh, that's the Gen 8 one, the England one. It is beloved by a surprising number of Pokemon. Munch. That's interesting. I guess the taste is fine, but it's just not the same as the muffins from my hometown. I remember them all being moist and having this nice, delicate flavor to them. Sorry to waste your time after all the trouble you went through to gather these ingredients for us, but I'm afraid these Medicore muffins won't be enough to get my get in Eevee's good books. V! Oh, what's the matter, Eevee? Do you want one? Well, I won't stop you. Here you go. Eevee's gonna love it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
V!
Eevee's like, I don't have as high standards as you, old man.
Meg's missing the Eevee.
Give me the damn muffin.
Do you like it that much? That's great. I'm so glad. The V. You want another? I don't think that's wise. Too many snacks will give you a bellyache. Shut up, old man. Give me the muffin.
Gimme.
Oh, now who could resist a cute little face? I'll spoil you rotten if you're not careful. Yes, I will.
I mean, how could
Thanks
you not?
to you.
It's adorable.
Thanks to you, it seems Eevee and I will get on just fine. More than fine, even. I'm in your debt. As for my new muffin creations, they're not quite the same as the ones from my hometown, so how about we call them Jubilife muffins instead? I think I know just what to do to make them even tastier for my darling Eevee, too. I've jotted down my ideas, so you should try making some for yourself. I have obtained the recipe for crafting Jubilife muffins. It's the same exact things. Oh, cake lure base. It's all the stuff
Always
I gave
with
him
the
plus
cake-
cake lure base.
Yeah, always with these cake lure. We just had another one that required cake stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to make a cake lure base, but I think I can buy them from just the general store. And I got a small experience candy. So I barely played this game. I've been working really hard on the D&D stuff that I've been working on. I played it a little bit before stream today.
Did you see what Sergio posted in Discord about D&D?
Yeah.
They,
Was it the how to play as Aloy?
Yes. And I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
saw that.
shit. Does this mean I'm going to actually have to play D&D after I literally just said I'm never going to play D&D?
Shelby, I think because it seems like the problem that you're worried about is the technical stuff of it, not really the actual gameplay. I think if somebody sat down with you and walked you through the character creation process, and then you just were a player, I think you would have fun.
I probably would, but it's also a byproduct of the fact that it's just Clay, and Clay does not do card games or board games. We have tried many times, and he is just he's not a card gamer. He's not a board gamer. He's a video gamer, and if you try to put those card games in a video gamer, he still is not. Play.
Yeah, I remember every time he tried playing a board game simulator or tabletop simulator, he would get very distracted and not be super into the game.
How did we break Betrayal?
We drew the one. Oh yeah, you would love Honey Heist. You would love Honey Heist. Sergio says there's so many one-page rules, light tabletop RPGs, that it can ease you into it. For example, Honey Heist, which is absolutely bonkers. You would love Honey Heist, Shelby.
Oh, okay.
We would need to do it. With just you, me, Quentin, and Sergio or something. And just play a round of Honey Heist on stream or something. I think that'd be fun.
I'm gonna be googling.
What, Honey Heist?
Yeah.
It's funny. You get to pick a bear, and then you can pick what hat the bear wears.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Okay, so I got some new quests on the board, so I'm going to look at those while you're looking that up.
Okay.
There are some requests on the Blackboard, which we can check out. Wurmple's Evolved. Ooh. Beauregard from the security corps seems to be in a pickle over his Wurmple's evolution. Oh, is it because it evolved into the wrong thing and he wanted a Beautifly? Look into it, would you? Alright, what else? Back Alley Mr. Mime. It seems Mr. Mime has taken up residence here in Jubilife, but its eerie movements are making Andra, one of the villagers, a touch nervous. I think that's a nervous. I skipped ahead before I finished reading it. Speak to the poor chap and lend him your aid. Okay.
Oh my god, this looks cute. The criminal's about to pull off a theft, but they're also bears. Yeah, you can't type tonight, Sergio.
It's all good. I know what you meant. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Honey Heist. It's like... Honey Heist is like... It's really fun and corny and cheesy, and it can get really wacky, and it's super, super light on the technical stuff. Like, it's not technical at all, even. I think you just need... You don't even need any fancy die. You just need a regular 6-sided die.
Hey, welcome back, Steve.
But I've never actually played Honey Heist myself. I know that the group I play with played Honey Heist on a night that I couldn't join. I don't believe it. Professor Laventon seems to think that little Beauregard here is a Cascoon. But hello, it's clearly a Silcoon. Cascoo.
Finally, someone's told this man. Did you mute me, Oreo? Oh, okay.
You're making some kind of Pokedex or something. You're making some kind of Pokedex or something together with the professor, right? Then you gotta help me. Please catch a wild Silcoon so I can prove that's the same species as Bugene here. Well, I have a Cascoon that I can just give him. I don't know if I have to give it to him or show it to him. It's a Cascoon.
Just show me.
It didn't ask if I wanted to permanently get rid of it, so... Oh no, Beauregard's very disappointed.
I mean, he's not wrong that they look very similar.
They come from the same Pokemon initially. They just change into different stuff.
Shouldn't be upset with himself.
Ha! Just as I thought, they're exactly the same.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yes, we have proven nothing.
We have done nothing to change his mistake. Oh.
I want to say they're different colors. Now that you mention it, I guess they're not exactly two peas in a pod.
I thought he was gonna be like, they're the same colors. But like, oh, he's colorblind. It's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense.
I just never would have thought two Pokemon this similar could actually be a different species. Pokemon really are curious creatures, huh? Cascoo. Bugene, my buddy, I didn't know the first thing about you, did I? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm sure you're still happy to have a goof like me as your partner. Blah, blah, blah. You sure you're still happy to have a goof like me as your partner? Casca.
Okay, I'm glad, because I was kind of worried that he was going to be like, oh, he's not what I want. Bye, bitch. And I was like, no.
This is how we get sewer gators.
What the fuck?
People in like big cities would get alligators as pets, but then the alligators would grow up, so they flushed them down the toilet, and then the gators would live in the sewer and grow up to be like full-size alligators.
Ah, yes, like what they were doing with snakes in the Florida Everglades.
Yep. I don't know if sewer gators are still a problem, but at one point it was a problem. Bugene, you lovable rascal. You really are the only partner for me. This dynamic duo will stay together forever.
So Steve says, wait, you have a D&D group? No.
Yeah, just a couple of nerds. Just a bunch of nerds.
We were discussing how I had said the other day, like, I'm never going to play D&D. And then Sergio was like, but Shelby, you can play as Aloy. And I'm like, fuck.
I would have expected you to go, yeah, but you know how else I can play as Aloy?
In Horizon. But I can't until Saturday. I'm dying. dying inside.
I love my buddy no matter what it looks like, but its nickname keeps changing, I guess. Or its nickname needs changing, I guess. To rename one of your Pokemon, you just need to choose it from your party, right? I think so. I've never given my Pokemon nicknames. I'm not really a nickname guy.
This is where you can build Aloy. I can also build a tall neck.
Can you really?
I meant the Lego that's going to come out eventually.
Oh, yeah, the one we're going to build.
Yeah.
There's somebody with a Mr. Mime problem. I actually caught some Mr. Mime, so if I need to catch a Mr. Mime, I've already done that.
Just like Clay could build a handful of JoJo's in D&D. Yeah, you could not pay Clayton enough to ever play D&D. That is not going to happen.
I think he has his price.
Oh, really?
I don't have that much money, but somebody could pay Clayton enough to play D&D.
Elon Musk has got enough money for it to happen.
Oh yeah, he'll watch the videos.
Oh yeah. He'll watch the videos, yeah. He just doesn't have the attention span to play it himself.
It told me to come in here, right? No, that's where my quest marker is.
Yeah, it's with these houses being so close here, it's hard sometimes to tell.
Andra. Oh, hello there. Thanks again for finding those orange berries. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave him orange long time ago. I forgot about that. I had a wretched time in the Fieldlands getting harried by Pokemon left and right. They even got me with a few of their moves. But I did one of those. But I did get one of those tumblestones, so I think I've earned some time to cool my heels here. I didn't even have a chance to use all the orange berries you gave me, but they made a lovely snack. It's nice to be able to carry so much. It's nice to be able to carry so much. Asking that fellow at the headquarters. Okay. Asking that fellow at the headquarters did help me fit more on my satchel. Was definitely the right move. So helpful soul that you are, I suppose you're here for my request to the professor. Oh, the matter at hand then. On to the matter at hand then. Would you mind investigating the Mr. Mime that's taken up residence here in the village?
Oh.
Just having a wild Pokemon among us is scary enough, but then there's the eerie way it moves. The security corps refuses to handle it for whatever reason. I'm hoping a survey corps person like you could help me out. Look, it's over there. See?
There he is.
See? What's it up to? See what it's
Miming.
up to, would you? Oh, he put an invisible wall here.
Oh. That's cool. I like that. I was going to say you can go around the backside.
Yeah, I'm going to try to sneak up on him.
Nope.
I don't know if I'm supposed to sneak up on it, but I'm going to.
I expected you to walk up and be like, poke, poke, poke. Oh no!
Boop. It ran off that way. It
So
wouldn't
helpful.
run unless it had something to hide. Now we really got to find out what it's up to. Chase the fleeing Mr. Mime. I guess it's over here. Look, that Mr. Mime ran right up there. I'm not going to be able to walk up to it.
Yeah, that was
He's got
really
an
kind
invisible wall
of
here, so
behind.
I gotta come at it from over there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's got invisible walls over here too.
Oh, snap! Steve says that his Publix just got the hard Mountain Dew in.
Oh, Shelby, did you hear about... Oh, I see. It's not an invisible wall. It's an invisible maze.
Interesting.
Because there's a wall. There's an invisible wall, like, right here that I can't pass. So I have to navigate this invisible maze to get to it.
Ooh, Steve says it's good. Interesting. If I find myself in Florida ever again, I'm going to pick up a pack just to make Clayton try it.
Did I ever ask my question? I know I started to, but I don't.
No, you did not. You started to say something and then got distracted by figuring out there was a maze.
Did you see that Pepsi has a new, gimmicky thing coming out?
No?
It's called, Pepsi... I don't remember what it's called. It's got a silly nickname, but it's draft soda. Is what the name of it is. And it's supposed to be I don't know what that means. And I I skimmed some articles because I'm like, draft soda is it alcoholic? I don't yes, Pepsi Nitro.
Well, thank you.
I don't
that
know
helps
if
me.
it's
I was just
alcoholic or
Googling new
not.
Pepsi to see what... Okay.
But I read the thing that I skimmed over, people were like, it's like flat Pepsi, but not in an unpleasant way.
It says it's smooth, creamy, delicious. Introducing Nitro Pepsi. Oh, they've got it in... it says draft cola, and they've got a vanilla one,
I don't
too.
know what... I gotta be perfectly honest, I don't know what the difference is between beer and draft beer. So I'm sure whatever the difference is between regular beer and draft
Nitrogen-infused
beer.
cola. That's what it said. You've got an arrow. Let me hit the arrow. Oh, let's scroll. Fucking
Also, Coke has a new gimmicky flavor called Space Flavor that I want to try. I have no idea what that flavor is, but I like space, so I'll try their space flavor.
This is going to be available March 28th. I guess I got to try Nitro Pepsi and a regular Pepsi. It's a nitrogen-infused cola. All right, looking up new Coke. Coke Star... Starlight?
Yeah, Coke Starlight. Yeah, I want to try... I like trying all the gimmicky flavors. I think it's fun. Andrew says, I've got a roundabout way of trying to get up close to Pokemon. Are you secretly scared of them or something? Oh, it's saying, why don't you just walk up to it? Why are you being all weird about it? It's these invisible walls. What? You're joking. Unless that Mr. Mime has some kind of mysterious power. Whatever the case is, this calls for further research. I've got to get after that Mr. Mime. Come quick. Hey, Meg.
Oh, hey, Meg. You missed the Eevee muffins.
Yeah, we fed an Eevee some muffins.
It liked it. It's supposed to taste like space. What the fuck does that mean? No one knows what that means.
I've been avoiding what the actual flavor is because I kind of want to taste it without no. I saw that it was space flavored. That's what I saw. But I've been trying to actively avoid what people say that the flavor is because I kind of want to taste it to just get a blind reaction to what space tastes like.
You caught me just enough time not to tell you.
Oh, good, thank you. But I'm gonna try to find some of that Space Coke, and I want to try the Pepsi Nitro. I'm not super interested in trying the alcoholic Mountain Dew, but that's just because I'm not an alcohol drinker, really. I'm a lightweight, and I'd rather just not drink if I have the option. I've become too old, I think. There you are. Look, Mr. Mime's over there. Go see if it's really making walls.
Yes, but where do we find it?
What?
I can't find it at HAB. Can't find it at Target. All right, I've got Coke's website. We're gonna see where they can tell me where I can go to get this stuff. Maybe something like Walgreens or CVS, some kind of off-the-wall, smaller place. Meg says, sorry I'm late. I was finishing a Netflix show about a sex trafficking cult. You know, normal Thursday night things. Damn.
One of the big places that my mom donates to is to stop human trafficking and sex trafficking.
It's That is the most you thing I've ever heard, Max Sergio.
This Mr. Mime isn't real.
Oh, he's mimed
Where's
himself?
The real one? Yeah, he's made an imitation. Where's the real one?
There's Samsung AR augmented reality emojis for Coca-Cola Creations. What is that?
Oh, now it's real. What the fuck? It was not real a second ago, and now it is real.
Maybe the game just broke.
Yeah, probably. It's trying to run again. Wait, you. Whoa, I can't go any further. There's definitely something here I can't see. What is it, Mr. Mime? Looks like someone's got you in a panic. What? Ress, you know this, Mr. Mime? Yep. It helps me guard the gate sometimes. When it stands out in front of the door, it does that eerie dance. Wild Pokemon can't get in. It's like there's some kind of invisible wall. It's docile and helps me with my job. So let it do as it pleases. Who would have thought? Sorry to make you go through all that trouble, but it brought me some peace of mind, if nothing else. If we've got invisible walls cropping up here and there, folks better keep an eye out.
Walk right
perhaps
into a
not
wall.
an eye. Well, however one watches out for invisible obstacles. Back alley, Mr. Mime. Got that ox guard.
Beg, did you hate him because you had to keep figuring out the weird pathing, or that you had to follow him around?
I think she just doesn't like Mr. Mime. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying. I have a few of them. Oh, look at them sleeping. Oh, there's a Mime Jr. right there. Oh, and he fell asleep too. He died.
Oh.
Oh, because he's next to the gate forever. I don't care. I don't mind Mr. Mime. I think he's cool. Although they're kind of annoying, the ones out in the field. Because if they see you, they don't run away, but they don't attack. But they just walk up in front of you and just put up walls.
That's
so
pretty funny.
If you're trying to catch something that's not the Mr. Mime and the Mr. Mime spots you, it'll like walk up directly in front of you and just put up a wall while you're sitting there trying to throw balls at something else.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the back. So many combos.
So many. Okay, I think that's everything in the village for now that I can do. So let's I didn't do anything at all this whole time between streams because I just didn't have time. And I was tired and took several naps. So let's carry on with the main story.
Okay.
Maybe we can find some fishy friends. I wonder where Quentin is.
Probably working.
I thought he was like 2 weeks. Oh no, he put his in his 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I thought he said that he had 2 weeks off before he started his new job.
He does. He just hasn't. He has a couple more days at his current job, and then he has 2 weeks off, and then he starts his new job.
Shelby.
What? Is that a kitty?
That's a kitty.
That's not a kitty on my screen. That's still a blur. 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 Nope. 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 Sawtail.
Let me out. I needed one of those for a mission.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I'm going to find out if they attack me or not. Are you going to beat me up? Nope, they run away. Okay. I just need to know how I need to
normal
react.
Cats are.
I need to know how to act around wild ones. Oh, those little scorpion guys are here too. Remember them from Pokemon Snap?
Yes.
Oh, there's an alpha daddy one too.
Oh, he a biggin.
Lorge. And Steve has a great update for us. Oh, there's a Tangler over there. This is a lot easier of a Tangler.
Ooh. Yay.
Oh, awesome.
Fingers crossed for you.
I am a large proponent. Of not working at Publix, so I'm happy for you.
NCXT? Why do I know that?
I don't know what that is. Spheal. Oh my gosh, Shelby. It's Spheal.
Oh, that's why
love
I know
Spheal.
it.
I love Spheal.
In Orlando? It's computer stuff. Oh, customer service lead remote.
Are you gonna fight me? Oh no, Spheal is my friend.
Very
Spheal
cool.
is my friend.
You're adorable, and I love you, and I want to put you in my pocket and take you home with me forever and ever and ever.
If Spheal bad, then why shaped like friend? Why round?
Let me tell you, remote is the way to go. Him round. Well,
Him very
I
round.
have my fingers crossed for you, Steve, because I think that would be really, really good for you.
I love you, Spheal.
I want you to be mine forever. Digging one nail into my thigh there, Oreo. Just that leg.
Oh, my monkey can turn into bigger monkey. You might recognize this guy from Pokemon Snap as well.
I do know that
One that-
guy.
Not this guy, but the guy.
Oh.
There were a lot of
Okay.
these. Monkey.
Did he always have the blue around his eyes?
He did.
Okay.
Why did it go to my inventory?
Oh,
because
one
I was
little
in
toopsies.
Oh,
Steve says I have that
there's-
card and that one. Are there many cards you don't have at this point, Steve? I feel like you've got a pretty well-rounded collection. And I guess I imagine they're like super like specific rare ones. Sorry, I had to pick up at the middle of that. Come on, fight him, Logan. Fight him.
Absolutely not.
Fight him.
This dude's level 40, which I
Hey, big boy. Got him. Hey, big boy.
I'm gonna
yeah,
use
big
one of my
boy.
promotional leaden balls I got.
Whatever I don't have, Megas.
Hey, I got him.
Machoke,
Machoke
is
is just a guy.
man.
He's just a man. Is this guy gonna bite me? Are you gonna fight me? He's gonna bite me!
So, I've lived in Texas now for 5 years, and I'm going to jinx myself. We have not had any issues with scorpions yet that I can remember.
Oh, I have lots of issues with scorpions out here in the woods. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but I've seen it all the time.
I have a new teammate at work, and he bought a house not too far from us, just a little bit out to 90, like towards the Austin area. Not to Austin, but just like outside of Houston. And he was talking about, like within them moving into their new house that they built, like they had built for them, he found a scorpion nest in the attic. And I was like, listen, John, I would have immediately been like, sell the house. Sell the house. I'm out.
Oh, for a
Fucking
scorpion?
sell the house. It's like, I did not tell my wife. I was like, good call. Some things you just don't need
What?
to know about.
Why does that Burby got a trash coat?
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, he's covered in like building insulation.
Oh, he's not supposed to look like that? He kind of looks like he's in a cocoon.
I mean, he is. He's a bug. He's like a bug in like a little, but the covered in like personally built cocoon. But the story behind the pink one is that it's like building insulation. So I don't know why that exists. I'm probably thinking about it too much. But that's not right. Hey. You stay in your ball. I had a he's not trash. It's just
He's no, Meg says
Pokemon.
he is trash, not to be confused with the trash Pokemon or the Pokemon that are trash. So he is trash.
There is a Pokemon that's literally a bag of garbage. It's like a
Yep.
trash bag.
Okay, does he smell bad or something? Like, what's the background story
Probably.
on that?
His name is Trubbage, and he's a Pokemon that's trash.
That's
And he
the
evolves
extent-
into Garbodor, which is a Pokemon that is an even bigger pile of trash.
I'm sorry. Who decided let's make a Pokemon made of trash? Was that like just like the interns a turn that day to suggest Pokemon characters, or
I don't know, but I like Trubbish and Garbodor.
did the big man come in one day like toasted on some Sudafed? It was like trash.
Trash.
Like I don't know how this happens. The same one that made one out of an ice cream cone. I mean, I get to get the food, you know. It's kind of cute food, but trash is not endearing in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but you should look up his picture. He's really cute.
We just put in trash Pokemon, see what comes up. Oh,
Yeah,
it
you'll
did come up. I was really hoping it would come up with something else. It
Trubbish or Garbodor.
does not look cute, Logan. It is disgusting.
He's got those pointy little teeth.
That's disgusting.
I love Trubbish. I think he's misunderstood.
Max says no, Shelby. If food is okay, then trash is okay. Looking up this ice cream Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what they're called, but there's 3 of them.
Oh, Vanillite. I've totally
Yeah.
seen this before. And it's pretty cute. So I make no sense in my argument.
All right, how do I get up here, huh? Oh. There's something up there. What is that?
Some kind of flying Pokemon.
Oh, it's a Staraptor.
Get out your flying balls. Yeah, oh my god.
I don't need it. He's too far away, and I'll waste a lot of them. Oh, I do it over here. I'll start climbing over here. Okay. Oh, these guys right here, Motham. The male of those little cocoon guys turn into these guys. Turn into the Motham.
Ah, why just the male?
Because the females turn into something else. Which is basically like a larger version of the cocoon guy.
Okay. I was like, is he
I
going to
guess-
tell me what the female turned into? He's thinking.
Yeah, it looks like I was looking at that volcano going, whoa, but I didn't see it out loud.
Volcano.
Yeah, it's like a bigger version of like, oh, that is a alpha Perugly.
Oh, wait.
no.
I want to go to that. Go to that. I want to see what it looks like. I can't see well enough.
I push B to get off of the guy, but B is the dash button. I almost ran right over the cliff. No cover.
Also, why I don't want to pick up this game yet. What? Do you see, like, purple ears? and a Hey, you're cute. Oh, that tree.
Yeah, I hit the tree, and this guy's just gonna try to beat me up.
Just capture him. That way, fucks off.
I'm gonna try to catch that Glameow.
Yes.
It's not Glameow. Perugly. Perugly is this one.
Throw him some tuna. Throw him some salmon. You know what? Let's go all out.
Oh, you saw me. Oh, you
Let's
almost
get
got me.
some
I'm out of here.
sushi. Oh,
Goodbye.
God.
Ooh. This lady has Hisuian Growlithe. I think they're really cute. But I'm still bummed that GameStop didn't get me my stupid card when I went there. And I
Oh,
haven't
is
had a
that
chance to
over
go back
now?
and try
When
again.
does that end?
I don't think it's over yet. But I won. Grawawa. Hush now. Settle down.
A fire puppy?
Yeah.
I could see that. Fire puppy, yeah. Yeah, that's apt description.
I feel like I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
I think I'm thinking about it too much. I'm Paulina of the Pearl Clan, and who might you be? Ah, so you're that child from the Galaxy team. I heard you aided Cleavor and Lilligant when none other could quell their frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face.
I'm
So what
really
brings
digging
you
this music
Cobalt-
right now. I want you to just know that because the music may change by the time you finish this conversation. So just
I want to hear it. Yeah, it's good. I like it. So what brings you to the Cobalt Coastlands? We have no lord here, which much less a frenzied one for you to quell. Our previous lord was swallowed by the waves. He was rescuing his young pup that had been swept out to sea and ended up giving his life to ensure the pup's safe return. If you were to guess, which of these Growlithe would you say was the previous lord's child? I'm going to guess the baby one.
I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be baby.
Oh, you've quite a good eye. I think they're supposed to go, oh, well, if it's a lord, then its son must be large.
Yeah.
Oh, you've quite a good eye. Good eye, mate. This quiet, skittish Growlithe is a child of the previous lord. Bow. Oh, it's like, bow. I've no doubt that this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left deep scars in his heart. There are those who expect me to train him more strictly to force lordship upon him before he is ready, but I could never bring myself to do that. No matter what the rest of the Pearl Clan says, my mind is quite made up. I'll stay by this little one's side and let him live his life as he wishes. So now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? I'm here to help the heir. Ah, did Idra ask you to intervene, perhaps? I appreciate the kind gesture, truly, but I'm afraid this matter simply does not concern me. Why do they always got to be like, I don't want your help, and then I help anyway, and they're like, oh God, I'm so glad you helped me. So now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? Well, I guess help the heir is not the answer. I make for Spitfire Island. whoever that person is playing this game. I don't know who that was. I got friends who change their names and then I don't know who they are. A survey of Spitfire Island. I see. There are rumors that place is haunted by a strange shadow. Strange shadows of these days. Ugh. There's rumors that place is haunted by strange shadows these days. But you'll need the aid of a Pokemon known as Basculegion. Yeah, fishy friend.
Yay!
If you wish to cross the sea. You can speak to Iskin, a warden of the Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. There's definitely something strange happening out on Spitfire Island. Those shadowy figures are concerning, of course, but there's also that odd lightning that came from that rift in the sky. Lightning is a sign that the heavens are angry. I worry that we may have offended the almighty Sinnoh somehow. In the past, Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true almighty Sinnoh. Even if it's reached an uneasy pace, the true almighty Sinnoh must be angered because there are still those who worship a false image of it. But I digress. I do apologize. Iskin lives in the Apom Hill. Ooh, Apom Hill, just past the Ginkgo landing. I imagine you'll find him there. Alright, chat was kind of blowing up through all that, so what's going on?
I'll catch up. So, Meg says, look at the fire puppy. He is Simba. She makes a very valid point. He watched his dad die, and now he will never recover. And he will go live in the jungle eating bugs. And sing Hakuna Matata. But you're right that his dad did sacrifice, or their parents sacrificed themselves for their life. Like, yeah, he might be a little skittish. Makes sense, you know. Valid feeling, bro. And your mom's here. Hey, Amy, how are you doing today?
Hi, Mom. All right, this is all the way across the... What is this? What is the shape of this island here? This is a lagoon. That's a hand. That is a hand.
Oh, I see it. I don't like it.
Spooky.
I don't like it. Nope.
I like it, but not a lot. I don't like it. Also, look what I found. I think I have one of Quentin's satchels.
Oh my god. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Man, Sherry's lost a lot of satchels. Any way to know? Like,
I don't know. There's no way to confirm. Like, there's no way to know for sure.
that's really cool.
But Quentin's satchel is this one down here. So if we wanted to, we can just run right over to Quentin's.
Oh, Meg's right. We can ask him to see if that's where, like, he lost his satchel over there.
But I don't know if they drop satchels in places where people have... I don't know if the satchels drop in places where they actually lost them, or if they, like, drop and they get randomly placed in somebody else's map.
Meg
Like,
says,
I don't know how the, like...
those items lost ring a bell. I believe they do. I was going to ask, can you see what's even in it?
I can try. I don't know if I can or not.
And you may not be able to get it to you.
Satchel. Apparently contain 10 types of items, including Stardust. He's not here, so we can't ask him. I'll save it till he shows up, but...
Okay.
I'm going to sleep till day. I don't know what scary stuff happens at night here, especially on a thing that looks like a big hand.
Yeah. Smack you around a little bit.
I know there are Duskull here. But... I don't know what What else hangs out around here? A lot of Glameow. More Starly.
Superior cat.
Ooh, Walrein. That's the final
That was a
evolution
roar.
that, That's the final evolution of what Spheal turns into.
He has got some tusks on him. Whew.
Yeah. I didn't know he had back legs. I learned that.
Yeah. Legs. Flippers.
Yeah, there's a step between this and Spheal, so it's not that dramatic of a change.
Meg says this is where she found her alpha Eevee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know.
Hey, I got Walrein. Heck yeah. Oh. My Burmy can evolve. And it's a man, or a male, so it'll evolve into Motham. I'm a boy. Poppin'. I'm gonna go run back to.
Pretty boy.
I'm gonna go run back to the camp and get a different Burmy. I'm gonna try to find a female one because I have a few Burmy. I don't remember what the Burmese evolution, the female Burmy evolution. I think it's called Wormadam. Wormadam.
I'm going to refresh the stream.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Steve says, no wonder Motham is so aggressive.
Oh, because it used to be a wormy. A little worm boy.
Overcompensating. Wormadam.
Wormadam. I get it. Okay. So I'm going to put Motham in here. Do I have...
Meg did not like it.
I liked it. Oh, the trash coat one is a female.
I don't know what it is. What's the one that's tonight? The sounds.
Tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, it's yeah.
with an H?
Yeah!
Yes.
Tonight!
Yeah, it is.
There's usually a lot of good items around where alpha Pokemon are sitting. And it's hard to get to usually because the alpha Pokemon are like guarding it.
Until you sneak up on them and catch them.
Yeah, I'm putting a lot of use into those 30 of each of the type of Ultra Balls that I got for that code. Oh, we got more Buizel. I wonder if any of these are big Buizel.
Oh, God. Don't rub it in.
There's a Float Soul. More Float Soul. Combi. Okay, see that Combi? I don't know if you can tell by my stream.
Which Combi? I see something to the right there?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what you're
little
talking
bug.
about. Okay.
It's a little bee. It's got a red dot on its face, which means that
Does it? Okay.
yeah, it does. The bottom, there's 3 faces in a honeycomb shape. The bottom one has a red dot on its face, which means it's a female Combi, and female Combi are the only ones that can evolve into Vespiquen.
Okay. Just stream. Do y'all see this little red dot? Like, I can kind of see it, like, now that he's pointed out, but, like, I would have been like, that doesn't look like a red dot if you didn't say it like that was a red dot. Or is it just my brain? And my eyes can't.
Combi.
Got him.
Hey, I got that female Combi. And the female combies are actually a lot rarer than male combies. So, especially in the original Diamond and Pearl, like they were really hard to find. I want to catch that monkey. Oh, no. That guy's going to try to beat me.
You could just catch him.
No, I can't, because if they're aggravated, I have to fight them.
That's fine. Fight him.
Oh, I guess I could hit him with a stink ball. I've literally like avoided as much combat in this game as possible.
You really
like,
have.
I've only been doing fights that I'm like required to do. I don't know, I think it's a lot more fun to just kind of
Sneak up on them and attack them.
yeah. Somebody's trying to beat me up right
Yeah.
now. Is this monkey gonna beat me up? Are you gonna beat me up? Oh no, the Apom don't even care. Well, they'll run away from me, but they don't get excited about it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you go away? Excuse me. Have you seen my fellow from the construction corps named Yorich? Yorich, I think. No, I haven't. God, this is hopeless. Where could he have gone? Would you mind helping me track him down? Oh, I bet I gotta use my bear, my sniffy bear, to find him. I'll be waiting a little further ahead. Please come see me when you have a moment. Setting up the Coastlands camp. Oh yeah, this is for a campsite.
Yay. Steve said he did that with so many alphas.
I have literally never fought an alpha. I have caught every single alpha that I've ever caught in through that way.
Except the first one, which you have to fight.
Yeah, except for that. But that's required. Where did that lady go? Oh, that's Star Rava saw me. But I'm gonna look up this quest here. Setting up the Coastlands camp. Let's do that. That feels pretty important. Oh, Golduck, are you gonna beat me up?
Steve
Yeah.
says, I've used berries to lure them, and then BAM! Giga Ball.
Yep, that is exactly my method for catching pretty much every alpha that I have. Oh, Chatot. I love Chatot.
Is that what's flying up ahead?
Yeah, he's like a parrot. And in the original DS, you could say stuff into the microphone to it, and then its normal call would get replaced with whatever you like said into the microphone.
Oh, sweet Jesus, that got used so badly.
Hey, Quentin.
Thank you for subscribing for another month.
Quentin, I have a question for you. Did you get knocked out in this area? Because I think I have your satchel here.
By Deadwood Haunt.
Yeah, by the big hand. Because I think I found your satchel if this is where you've been knocked out before.
If you were to collect it now, and then he were to open his game, would it when he opens his game, would it tell him that someone collected it?
Yes, if he opens up his game after I find it, it will tell him that somebody found his satchel.
That's so cool. If
And
it
he'll
does
get all
end
of
up
his
being
stuff.
his.
I'm very curious to see if it is Quentin's satchel. Because like you obviously do get random people's satchels, but also it also shows that like they can send it to your friends too.
Ow. Oh, my finger. Quentin says, I don't remember where I got knocked out, but it's already returned. Damn. I was really hoping this was a Logan finding your satchel.
Well, I'm gonna
Guess
pick it
there's
up.
another Quentin out there playing Pokemon.
There's only one Quentin, Shelby.
That's why I don't understand. I don't understand how this could have happened.
I want that Chatot. I
Then
think Chatot
fight
is so
for him.
cool. This is literally not the one I want to look at.
But game, yes, over here. No, over there.
I'm over here like,
Quentin says that would be cool if it prioritizes friends. I think that'd be. Oh, he totally got back out. I think that would be really cool. That's what I was hoping. It says, but Starly.
well, I'm gonna go pick it up and see what it says. Don't want Starly. I want Chatot. I can make Chatot say fuck, and that's funny.
Yeah, that's the most PG thing that I'm sure people got it to say. I love that it keeps sending you back to the Starly.
Hey, I got it. Alright, there's this satchel, but that's not Quentin's satchel. Quentin's satchel is over here.
That was sent back to Richie.
Quentin, does this look like somewhere you died? Did this Starly kill you, Quentin? I don't know what happens here at night, so.
It could also maybe hit B, thinking he was dashing and just dashed right off the fucking side of the area into the water. You know, someone does
Maybe,
that
but
sometimes.
I think you need to fall off. I think you need to fall off 3 times before it knocks you out.
Wait, what? Steve says go a bit further. There's an Alpha Starly.
Oh, really? I didn't see an Alpha Starly. There's also a box over there.
Quinn says, yeah, I got my eyes pecked out by it. Jesus, that's a bad way to go. Steve says, I thought there was.
It might not have been a static alpha. Oh, there was an Ultra Ball inside that thing. It might not have been a static alpha. You might have just encountered just a random alpha. Time-space distortion appears to be forming.
And further is an Alpha Chauncey, says Meg. A lot of alphas back out here.
I caught an alpha Blissey. That thing was a pain in the ass to catch. It kept jumping out of the ball. It would jump out, and then I'd throw more berries, and it'd be like, ooh, piece of candy. I'd throw it into the ball, and again, I'd be like, hey, stop it!
I want the candy, not the ball.
Oh, you're here. I've been waiting. Like I said,
Jesus
I need
Christ.
your help finding Yorick. I think it's Yorick, not Yorich. I need your help finding Yorick from the construction corps. He and I came out here to set up base camp, but he went off on his his own to get the lay of the land and hasn't come back. Yorick got to still be somewhere nearby. If you find him, please tell him to come back here already. Look for Yorick and from the construction corps. Well, let's go check all the thingies.
Yeah, there's boxes on different things. I see another box up ahead.
Yeah, there's also there also appears to be iron bits in these, whatever these little red things are. Pop pods. I need these pop pods for some quest. Mantine! Ah, I ran into the water! I really hate that B is not the button too.
Again, this is why I'm definitely not playing at this game right now, why I'm playing Horizon, because I listened to a podcast and this girl was like, I can't play both. I cannot play both of these games because if I tried to go to the other one, I spend 20 minutes fucking dying and just looking like a damn fool because all the controls are different. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Prioritize Horizon. Sorry. It is what it is.
Is that a Remoraid? Oh, he's going to try to beat me up. I can probably jump this.
Well, Logan's statue will be here shortly, guys.
I got most of the way there.
Yeah, you did.
Even though that Remoraid tried to beat me up.
Ooh, touchy, touchy. You're not gonna? Did you touch?
I went back. I just grabbed it. If you want to use that as the timer for how far behind you might be.
That's not that bad.
Okay. Oh, that time space distortion field's not that far from me.
Oh, you should hit it up. You should hit it
And that
up.
was an empty great ball that I.
that sticky glop. That. You can.
Oh, that must be him. A talking talking Pokemon. Yeah. Help me. Help me. Help me. Stay away.
I know,
Stay
right,
away.
Steve? Sticky glop.
Why is this Pokemon talking? Talk? You alright? Far from it! Help me! Help me!
Did you? How was it, Quentin? I got my eye on it, waiting to see if maybe it would come on Amazon so that I can buy it, like end theater type thing. It was 11:34.
I think that Typhlosion looks really cool with its fire out. I wish it had fire out more often.
Quinn says it was alright. Aw, man, that makes me sad. I mean, I don't know. I'm partial to it. Oh, fuck. I'm really excited. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, it just did Mimic, which is just going to roll out, which is going to hurt me bad. Oh, it just learned it. Okay, I can see that. Whew, I thought I was going to get hit real hard.
You didn't want to try to catch him?
Oh, no, I can catch it. One of those things.
Okay.
Oh, my Burmy can evolve.
Damn! Already.
Thank goodness. I don't know if I'd survived without you. No one told me there'd be Pokemon that talk like people out here. What a fright.
Yes.
Back where I grew up, folks often said that if you hear someone talk when nobody's around, it's not a ghost playing trick. It's not a ghost playing tricks. It's just a chatot. Anyway, thank you kindly for finding Yorick. I'll have him set up camp now. And now I have a fast travel point to the creepy hand.
Yay. Quinn
Lift
says it was a good
and
movie,
lift.
but I've played all the Uncharted, so I'm a bit biased towards the game. Ah, okay. It's like me and Outlander. It's like, oh yeah, the TV show's pretty good, but the books are so much fucking better. Which, Amy, if you're still here, new
Oh,
season. Every Sunday.
I'm
new
sure that
episode.
you're so obsessed. I'm sure that awful voice I heard mimicking me was just my imagination. It literally was in front of you saying your words back to you. It wasn't.
Logan,
it
I don't
literally
know
was
if
not your
you've
imagination.
noticed. There are just people out there that literally ball-faced like, nope, that's just not the way it is. Nope, here's your proof.
I choose
literal proof.
to reject reality. In spite of all the evidence in front of me, I choose to ignore all that.
Exactly.
I owe you big time, young Survey Corps recruit. Come, take a rest at the camp anytime you'd like.
To sure make the man traumatized and force him to build a camp. Yep.
Oh, hey, look who's here.
He's denying everything that happened. Oh, fucking purple hat, dude. I hate your hat, bro.
I like the man. I don't like his choice of headgear.
Every time. Yep, agreed.
What a splendidly scenic base camp. This ought to be quite convenient for surveying Pokemon that live out in the waterfront. I want to ride a big fish.
Oh, Lord.
All right, let's get that. I'm going to show you what Burmy looks like as an evolved. Trash coat Burmy.
Aww. Wormadam. It's
Yeah,
cute. I
basically
like
all
the
the
ears.
different coats. All the different coats look like this, but different colors. Because there's trash coat, leaf coat, and sand coat. It's basically green, pink, and yellow. All right, Wormadam. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Who do I need to evolve now? Ralts? Is Ralts one I need to evolve? Let me check my Pokedex. Where are you, Ralts? Oh, there it is. Ralts is one I need to evolve. So let's carry around Ralts for a little bit. Okay.
I mean, we told him to build a camp. We didn't tell him to be traumatized. We didn't tell him to deny reality either, and he did that all on his own. Oh, Quentin does say that you can categorize it by alphabetizing, if that's easier.
Oh, what I usually do is I categorize the big one, the one that has everything in it. I categorize that one by, well, it's not currently. It's changed it somehow. But I categorize this one by, where is it? Oh, chronologically. I categorize this one by chronologically, but then the individual sections I categorize numerically. I'm pressing A, not B. Wow, this takes a long time to get out of. No.
That's all you.
No, I'm just a goofus. Does chat top try to beat me up? Yeah. Let's beat me up.
It's cute though.
Burper. Oh, that is a alpha Golduck. I need to get out of here. I need to walk out of here.
Don't.
Togepi!
Also, we missed that
I
distortion.
That's okay. Oh, fuck. I missed that Togepi. That's a rare Pokemon to get. It doesn't show up all the time.
Straight up disappeared.
Oh, well. I'll get the next one. I found what is the final one? The final Togepi? I know I'm not asking you, Shelby, because I know you don't know about it. There's Togepi, Togetic, and then a final one. I found one flying around really, really high up, so I just threw wing balls at it until I caught it. You want a berry, don't you? And now you belong to me. Togekiss. Yes. Togekiss. Yeah, I found a Togekiss just flying around. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I went up and got it.
We're mine now.
Oh, the final boss of the whole game.
Oh, good lord, it's not him.
Why, hello there, Miss Sham. Fancy running into you out here. Sorry, just practicing my normal, not evil laugh. Me? Oh, I'm on the hunt for those plates. So your plate how's your plate hunting going, young friend? So, I guess. No need to be humble. I see you've already got your hands on 4 plates. How do you look into my pockets and know that? You gain plates when you gain... Say what?
Nothing.
No, say it.
I said because he's evil.
Yeah, you admit it.
I did not admit it. I was saying it sarcastically towards you.
Okay. You gain plates. You gain plates when you quell frenzied nobles, and when a great Pokemon recognizes you as worthy of bearing. Isn't that right? The way you've been collecting those plates, it reminds me of the ancient hero, the one who said said to have battled against the almighty Sinnoh. You know, I've been wondering, the 10 Pokemon that are said to have followed the ancient hero, their powers are supposed to have come from the almighty Sinnoh itself. Why would they seek to challenge the almighty Sinnoh along with the hero then? Perhaps we'll get some answers once we gather all the plates. Well, let's both do our best to find more. But please, don't overexert yourself. I'd hate for something to happen to one of our guild's loyal customers. I've literally bought like one item from these guys.
Quentin says you're just nonchalantly holding them behind your back. That's how he knows. It's not because he's...
I'm carrying them like in my arms, and I'm like, how'd you know? Oh, let's see what we got for Quentin's satchel. Thanks for finding Quentin's lost satchel. I got 75 merit points. And a bag of Stardust. And Richie gave me an Ultra Ball.
Good. You used it to replace the one from earlier that you threw.
Well, that was a great ball.
Oh, never mind.
Do I have a visitor? I guess I'll be right out. Give me a moment. So, I'm Iskin of the Diamond Clan. I feel like I kind of recognize this guy.
Look at them eyebrows. They're so high up.
I feel like I kind of recognize this guy, but I cannot place. He's obviously an ancestor of one of the Pokemon characters, but I don't know who it is at all. But he looks familiar. I'm Iskin of the Diamond Clan, a Galaxy team member. A Galaxy team member with a Celestia flute, a Diglett. He's Diglett's ancestor. Quentin says, "Huh, sounds like the satchel I lost."
I'm wondering if it just repeats them, just
or
in general, to allow you to have the access to rescue them.
Or maybe it just populates people's games and will pull from their friends list with names, and there's no connection at all. Who knows? Have I done something to warrant your visit? No. Well, sudden visits give me quite a shock. I do hope you'll give me advance notice in the future. I do not blame you, bro.
Don't fucking come to my house.
So, why are you here? I need Basculegion's aid. So, you want to go to Firespit Island? Well, if you insist, then you'd probably need Basculegion's favorite snack. That would help him warm up to you. But preparing his favorite... it's more of a difficult... It's more than a little difficult. More like an impossibility. A huge hurdle. Really, it's just impossible, if I'm being honest. Impossible? I'll tell you. I have the right materials, but when you see, the next part is something I could never manage. But you need to catch this one Pokemon that appears at night. Which Pokemon? I might already have it. You really want to know? You really don't value your own life, do you?
Nope, not at all.
It's Duskull. He's gonna say Duskull. Or Dusclops. It's either Duskull or Dusclops. He says Dialga. I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's Dialga. Dialga's a legendary Pokemon. It's not Dialga.
I like how that gave you the illusion of choice for the dialogue.
Dusclops. Oh, even saying its name fills me with dread. So the materials for the food have to be imbued by the flavor. It have to be imbued with flavor by Dusclops' Dark Pulse. That's the only way you can make Basculegion's favorite food, you see. Yeah, I'll do it. Do I have to get hit by a Dark Pulse? That sounds easy. Dingus. Darkrai Dingus. Wow. Is everyone at the Galaxy team like you? Your nerves aren't just steel, they're titanium. It's positively frightening how fearless you are. I can't say it. Well, the Pokemon need only has one eye and can be found wandering around Deadwood Haunt. Deadwood Haunt is the area that looks like a hand on your map. You'll know when you're there, when you find these wrecked boats. I try very hard to avoid those one-eyed Pokemon. And so now I know a lot about them, you see. Would you like to wait here until night when that Pokemon appears? Yeah, I'll wait. I'm just going to fast travel over there anyway. Well then. So do I have to catch a Dusclops, or do I have to just get hit by one? Because it wasn't very clear what my goal is. I'm sure it'll tell me.
Yeah.
Obtain a Dusclops. Okay. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Just hear a car and like engine revving in behind me because Clayton's playing GT7 in his office area.
Has he got his driver's wheel out there?
Oh yeah, that's been set up. Whenever
That's
I
awesome.
play Horizon, I have roll my chair out there if he's playing games at his desk, which he's got like his desk, and then he's got the PS and the TV and the wheel set up on the opposite side of his area. So like he'll be on one side, I'll be on the other, and I'll just roll my chair out there, and I'll just prop my feet up on the bars that his wheel sits on, and I just sit there and play Horizon. It's perfect. I got a little foot prop and everything.
I saw the Dusclops. But a Drifloon saw me. The Dusclops is right over here. Saw it a second ago, but now it's not here. There it is. No, Drifloon.
They're fighting over it. Oh, he's going for it.
Ah, he ate it too fast before I could get to it.
Oh no, because I can't have more than one of those Mountain Dews. They're so sweet. Oh man, Clayton would enjoy that then. Oh, Logan, catch one more of those.
One more of what?
The Drifloon.
Why?
Because it said you had number of caught at night, 19 out of 20.
Oh. Oh shit.
Oh, hello. Man, he'd be coming out hard blasting. Toss a child. Toss a child to the Drifloon. Instead of toss a coin to the Witcher, toss a child to the Drifloon. Oh.
Come over here, Dusclops. This Dusclops eats very quickly.
Yeah.
You got out.
Got it with... Nah, I wasn't expecting that using the big ball. Gigaton ball.
I don't even have the recipe for that, so... Oh, shit. I made a noise jumping off the cliff. Oh. Hey, Dusclops.
Everywhere. Good lord. YouTube says it sounds like a train. I'll have to listen for that comparison.
All right, I got the dust rats. All right. There's no fast travel back to
No,
him,
no.
so
Before you leave, get one more Drifloon. Because why did it say 19 and 20?
Right.
I feel like that's a thing in your Pokedex, so you should.
It is. It is. You're right.
And we just don't tend to be out and about when it's night, so I also take the opportunity now.
Yeah, I usually try to avoid it at nighttime. Pokemon are more aggressive. Oh, there's a Drifloon right there. I'll get that one. I didn't get the back strike on it. But I got it anyway. Now I need 5 more. Oh, but that was the nighttime one.
Yeah, you just need 5 more. You need to catch 5 more.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Here's
Quincy, I think
call.
you need this one in your party just to save a trip.
Oh, okay. I will go back. I need to catch one of these Dusclops, or Duskulls too, because I need them for the photo guy. I don't know what this Pichu's problem is. I'm trying to make it be more friendly to me, but it's not doing it.
You're like giving him muffins, and you're giving the Eevees muffins, and he's like, "Fuck you! What's this, bro?
What's
fair?
your fucking problem, Eevee? You wanna fucking fight?" Oh, I think I figured out why I get more pastures. By the way, because look, I've got even more pastures.
Well, I knew you were going to because Meg said that she had a lot more pastures.
So here's what I think is happening. I think once you have at least one Pokemon in every one of your pastures, it just gives you more pastures. That's what I think is happening. So we're gonna test it out.
I'm curious to see at what point it tops out. I feel like that's pretty broke if this is what does it. Just saying.
If I recall correctly, that's kind of how it worked in the previous games too. Where there's no like big secrets to doing it. You just started off with like a little bit, and then as your boxes filled up, they just gave you more when you needed them. But I think you only need like 1 per pasture. Let's see, there are 22 right now. I've got 1 in 19. So I need 1 here, and then I need 1 in 21. So if we look now, I have 1 Pokemon in every pasture except for box 21.
Okay.
Just to confirm. So now I'm going to take this guy, move him to box 21, and now check my pastures. Nope, I was wrong.
Damn.
Well, worth a shot.
It may still be like a percentage capacity, like, you know, once you just hit a certain number. It's like, oh, well, we've hit this percentage of all the Pokemon of the pastures. Let's add some more in there.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. That makes sense. I thought I cracked the code. I didn't crack shit. All right. Let's head back over there. Oops, that's not the call. This is. Oh, there's another Dusclops over there. Or, yeah, Dusclops. But I need a Dust Skull. There's one down by the beach, but I'm on the wrong side of the little strip of land here. There's a Dusclops or Duskull right over there. I'm gonna try to catch that guy.
I know that Pokemon.
And he's I'm out of here. Later, idiots.
Logan doesn't play. As soon as they see him, he's like, nah, fuck it. I'm out of here.
Oh! That Alpha Psyduck's kicking my ass! He was not playing. Did you see him?
He was coming at you. It's like,
He
no,
was like,
bitch, I'm
boom,
fucking
boom, boom, boom,
going.
boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh, fuck! That was kind of scary.
Nice and quiet. Nothing going on over here.
That Golduck was like, I'm gonna kick your ass! I'm back.
We fought the scary Pokemon. It's
And by
fine.
fought, I mean, I hid in the grass and ran away until I finally caught him. Did you bring it? You know, the Pokemon with the name that sounds like Dust Bops.
Lord, he can't even bring himself
I didn't need it in
to
my party. That's okay. Select. He's gonna freak out.
Oh.
You really brought it? No, don't bring it out. Right. I guess I've got to do my part, seeing how determined you are to go to that island with Basculegion. Ask Polina if the Growlithe she takes care of can help me with this bit. Or usually I ask Polina if that Growlithe she helps me with this bit. But this time you need to help since, well, we're making the snack so that you'll be accepted by Basculegion. Once I give the signal, you have to have that Dust Bops of yours use its Dark Pulse. Three, two. Whoa! No, too frightening.
Golly, this man.
I'm gonna say, could you get a grip?
Yes, please do that one.
Can you get a grip? Right. So counting down just make the anticipation. Right. So counting down to it just makes the anticipation and terror worse. Simply have you do it when I say. Let's simply have you do it when I say go. And go. A delicious aroma wafts through the air. Basculegion's favorite snack is now ready. You obtain a ball of Basculegion food. Basculegion food. A favorite food of Basculegion, a Pokemon that will bear you on its back. This food is crafted in an unusual way, from ingredients gathered via equally unusual methods. Both the aroma and the shape are perfect. This is the perfect ball of Basculegion food. Then take it to the then let's take it for the Ginkgo Landing. We can summon Basculegion there.
Hey, Connor. Connor says, I wonder if the Dark Pulse makes it spicy because Ghost is weak to Dark.
Oh, wow. I wonder if they put that much thought into it.
I mean, I'd like to say that they do because they put a lot of thought into all of the stuff that is Pokemon, but then again, they also have a Pokemon that's trash, so, you know.
I
Just
could
depends
see
on
it
someone
being,
showed up for work that day.
honestly, I could see it being, oh yeah, we totally planned that, or oh wow, really? Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, we totally planned that. Versus, oh yeah, no, we totally planned that.
Them going,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah. Be my friend, Pichu. I want you to
I
turn
feel like
into a
you
Pikachu.
constantly shouting at him, being like, "Be my friend." It's not gonna help matters.
Be my friend, Pichu.
I will, Steve. I will make fun of trash Pokemon.
Hey, Garbodor is my friend.
Everyone's giving me shit about it, but I can't not do it.
Look up that picture of Trubbish one more time, and you look him in the eye, and you tell me he's not adorable.
I will tell you, he's not adorable, Logan. He was just he looked like a bag of trash. Not only did he look like a bag of trash, he absolutely looked like a bag of, like those doggy bags where you put your dog's poop in. I have some of those for my cats, and they're green because they're recycled plastic.
Insubordinate and churlish.
That's what he reminded me of. You gotta make sure you spell churlish right, Logan.
Insubordinate and churlish. Oh, hello, Arksham. I was just waiting for you. Steve likes the sound. Thanks, it was my idea. Hello, Iskin. Puppies!
Yay!
Oh, Polina, I thought you said we shouldn't be seen together. I'm sure Sham can keep a secret. Besides, both I and the Growlithe pups were eager to meet the Great Basculegion again. I bet they are going to be in love. I bet they're secretly in
Banging
love.
on the side.
Not banging on the side, it's just they belong to different clans, but they secretly are in love with each other.
Banging on the side.
We don't know that. It's a Pokemon game.
They're banging.
There's this Twitter account I follow called you know what saved you a click means, right?
Nope.
It's like when news articles give you like a vague description of what the article's going to be about, and the only reason you would click the article is to answer the questions they put in the headline.
Uh-huh. The thing
So
that you
people
refuse to
go-
do, which we tease you about, the fact that you never read news articles, you just read the article title and then kind of come to that with at the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like a whole thing about saved you a click. It's like you'll never guess who dyes their cuticles blue, and then the saved you a click person will be like, oh, it's Scarlett Johansson. Saved you a click. And but there's a Twitter account I follow called Video Games Saved You a Click, and the article that they saved you a click on was how to have sex in Pokémon Legends Arceus.
Oh, yes, please.
And the saved you a click was you can't. Like, yeah, no shit. It's a Pokemon game.
It's good. It's good.
I see. Well, in case, let me summon Basculegion. He doesn't show up. Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Fish. Shra.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting. I hadn't looked it up, even though you said it multiple times. But I did not look it up, and that is not what I was expecting.
Oh, what were you expecting?
I was expecting something not pink. I was kind of
I
looking
think
like...
it's supposed to be red, but maybe it is pink. I don't know.
Oh. Color.
Go on,
Are my
Sham.
eyes getting worse when it comes to color determinations?
It's kind of pink. I don't know. It's Basculegion is a new Pokemon to this game that never existed before this game came out. But it is the evolved form of the Pokemon called Basculin. And there's there's two different versions of it. There's red striped Basculin and blue striped Basculin. But the red on red striped Basculin is certainly more red than that. That is definitely a pink. I think it looks pink, but it's supposed to be red. I don't know. Lightish red. Go on, Sham. You can give the food to Basculegion now. You threw the ball of food to Basculegion. Or you threw the ball of Basculegion food. Oh. I thought that was Basculegion saying that. Basculegion. Oh. This is quite delectable. Shra. The great Basculegion. Oh, thank goodness. What?
This looks like he's got like a mustache going on with the things inside of his face. Like it makes me think of like, you know how like you have your long mustache and like you curl it and it looks really, really cool.
That is supposed to be a mustache.
That's exactly what it looks like.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Good.
I was a little bit worried about whether Basculegion would accept this favor. Oh, so Sham, you should let Basculegion hear you're playing.
I do declare, this is some of the finest food I've ever eaten.
As he twirls his mustache with his fin.
With his fin. Oh, that's good.
Basculegion opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Fish. You receive the splash plate from Basculegion. Splash plate, a stone tablet imbued with the essence of water. When used on a certain Pokemon, I know which Pokemon it is. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the water type.
Which Pokemon is it?
I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler for this game. It's an established thing that has existed in Pokemon games. I don't know if I should say it.
Get me on that tangent again, Logan. Get me on that tangent again.
It's not like that. Steve, should I just say it? I'm pretty sure you know which Pokemon it is, too. Probably Quentin. I don't know if Quentin's actually beat the game. I know Meg's beat the game. It's type Null, but it's also a different Pokemon. Type Null's not in this game, so that's not really a spoiler for this. Should I say it?
No, it's fine. Just leave it.
Okay. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the N-word and ruin the whole stream.
I will fucking take you down, bro.
I'm not. I'm making a joke. Yeah, it's missing, though. Quentin. It's not missing, though. When you ride Basculegion across the Tranquility Cove and head for... now you can ride Basculegion across Tranquility Cove and head to Fire Spit Island. Wow. My congratulations to you, Arksham. Wow. I want a dog.
They are pretty cute.
Paulina, do you want to tell her?
We banging on the side.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. I mentioned to you before how the previous Lord rescued his Growlithe pup. During that incident, Iskin and Basculegion saved my life as well. And now we're banging on the side. Since then, I felt great. I felt a great deal of affection for Iskin here.
Ooh, they banging!
Right. I think we were both right. I truly adore him. And now we banging on the side.
Oh, we banging.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? Those bracelets show a picture of what their Pokemon are. Like you can see Iskin's is Basculegion.
Yeah.
And I think hers is supposed to be Hisuian Arcanine, but we haven't seen that yet. But I know there are those who speak ill of me behind my back. So I try to meet with Iskin where there are no prying eyes to preserve his reputation.
Oh dear, we wouldn't want anyone to think any poorly of him.
Hey, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
Get it.
Gotta keep his reputation intact.
Well, I was just doing what any decent person would do when I saved you. Perhaps not, but nonetheless, after that day, I found the strength to accept Growlithe as he is and not force him to become the next Lord. And it was all thanks to the courage you showed me, Iskin. Perhaps we should save this discussion for another time after all.
You know, when we're laying in bed after we just banged.
Wow. I want a dog. Uh-oh. It's these fucking guys.
Oh, it's these fucking girls.
I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to those who cross our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Well, you'll soon be seeing double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover you can't pick.
Ha! That's pretty good. I like that. Take that.
Heads I win, tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest sister, Coin, and I'm definitely not your good luck piece. We're the Misfortune Sisters, known across the frigid lands of Hisui, and your luck's just run out. Now, get ready to hand over that Growlithe. You want to take my partner? If you aim to pester us with bad jokes, those ridiculous introductions of yours were more than enough. Yes, exactly what she said. Now, Gengar. Uh-oh. Gengar just kidnapped a doggy.
The Canker sisters are here. This is Connor.
I never put that together. That's good. Bro. Oh, he took the big one.
No!
He took the big one that wasn't the descendant.
That's going to upset
Thanks
the
for
little one,
Growlithe.
though.
Exactly. Thanks for the Growlithe, fools.
Smack this, smart mouth.
We three can't live the kinds of lives we want because of narrow-minded groups like the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. If we want to live freely in the great land of Hisui, we need to have powerful Pokemon on our side. Don't worry, we'll make sure this pup grows up nice and strong. We'll even make him a lord for you. Let's take the mutt to our camp and get to work. No one will bother us in a place so miserably hot. You literally just told me where your camp is.
Volcano! No?
They're all like, haha, yeah, they'll never find us. Ah. What? No, Growlithe. What should we do, Sham? This is an emergency, right? But you see, I've never actually had my partner battle before. Does he have a partner? I don't think I've seen his partner if he has one. Maybe he's talking about Basculegion.
I think he's talking about Basculegion.
Please, Sham, I beg you, help us. That Growlithe is a very, very dear Pokemon to me. Please save him. They said they were going to a place where nobody would bother them. A place around the Cobalt coastlands that seems suitable is Fire Spit Island. Well, how convenient for me, though. That's exactly where I was going to go. Oh, now that you have Basculegion to help you cross the water, you can reach the island, too. Could you find it in you to help Polina? Of course. Of course. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. We will make our way to Fire Spit Island as well. No, Polina. You shouldn't wait here and keep little Growlithe safe. I'm sure he needs you right now. Though, I'm not sure if I want to go to an island that's with lightning and bandits and... No, come, Sham. No time to think. We must go now. You should also know that Basculegion can jump from the water's surface and then jump once again in the air to go even higher. Oh, got a double jump fish.
You know, that makes sense.
You can throw items from Basculegion's back, too. In case... in your case, I guess that would mean throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. Honestly, I have to admit, I'm still a little scared. Do you think you could head over first? You can now call Basculegion to ride across the water on his back. Press the plus button or A button when you're in the water to summon Basculegion and cross the water on his back. While riding Basculegion, you are still able to throw items. What's more, when Basculegion jumps in the air, you have more time to adjust your aim before you throw. Oh, that's like a Breath of the Wild mechanic that happens. If you're mid-air and then draw your bow, time slows down.
Oh, yeah. I love you've got like an actual
cool.
like little chair and everything.
Hey, I'm trying to catch you.
Maybe don't use your great balls. Most of you are fine with using your great balls like that.
Oh, I can make great balls. Something under there. Something right here. What is that? Just smacked a Remoraid in the face.
Mantike? Did I say that right? Or huge is what she says?
Yeah.
Did I say Mantike right?
You said it right. Whoa, wait, hold on. That was a quillfish. Why did it look so weird? There's a Hisuian quillfish? Hey, stop looking at me.
I'm
looking at
gonna
me.
look at you how I wanna look at you. Oh.
Whoa!
Ooh, big boy. Big boy. Go on.
There's an alpha around here trying to beat me up. Let's play the alpha music. Is it this Mantine?
And can't see his eyes yet. Box over there, I think, too. I feel like he'd be coming at you, though.
I don't like the way that it determines what you're looking at. Something's trying to beat me up. Oh, yeah, that is an alpha Mantine. I saw its eyes.
Why is he trying to run away from you?
He's not. He just hasn't seen me.
Get your best ball out, Logan.
I got a couple of those.
God. Oh, now someone coming at you.
There we go. Yeah, there's something chasing me around the water.
Well, avoid getting hit again for another minute. You know. Oh no, he got out.
Yeah, he did. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh! There's a Togetic on that island. I don't know if Togetic is a rare Pokemon or not. It just fell asleep, though. How perfect.
Go quietly. There's something adorable. It is. Connor says it is. There's something adorable that was coming after you when you got out of the water, and I loved it. It was blue. It was adorable.
Oh, yeah, that's Shellos.
Oh, that does not look like Shellos. Oh, yeah. I guess I can see that.
There's two different versions of Shellos. There's like Eastern and Western.
His ears are so cute. So cute, the ears.
Hey,
So much cuter in this game than he did in Snap.
let me backstrike you. I know how to backstrike you.
I just imagine like the tiniest little legs.
All right, now I can finish another mission where I was supposed to get two different kinds of Shellos.
Connor says Shellos and Gastrodon are actually planned for Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, really? Here's a non-alpha. This thing is a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna refresh stream because I'm a little delayed.
There we go. Did I catch him though? I did. I caught him. So I have a Togekiss. I have a Togetic, but I have no Togepi. I find that very funny.
Did he automatically go out from underneath you whenever you got over land?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I landed on the
if
land,
you
he
didn't have to do
disappeared.
that.
He just purred. I wonder what happens when I ride into the... Oh, okay. Oh, it automatically switches back and forth.
Ooh, nice.
I like that.
I mean, you gotta go now Lauco area. I feel like there's something in there that's important.
I was gonna avoid it, but you're right. I gotta check this out. There's something under the water right there.
Definitely something in here. Alpha.
Tentacle. And he already saw me. There's some stuff out here in this water, but I can't tell. Oh, it's Finian. Remember them from Snap?
When I get to see it, I'll be able to tell better. Right now, it just kind of looks like blue water. Oh, okay. Now I see its picture. Connor says that I found Togepi in Bather's Lagoon on this map.
Yeah, I saw a Togepi, but it... Oh, that's a shiny Pokemon right there.
I saw something shiny for a second on the screen, but now I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where it went. I don't think it's any of these Finian. But I saw the symbol for shiny. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's a shiny Finian right there.
Damn. Yes, he's confirmed shiny.
I caught a shiny Pokemon. That's my first shiny Pokemon in this
I
game.
couldn't remember. We ran across one, though, before in the game.
We did, but it's story related. Like, you can't not catch. You have to.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was cool. If those sparkles didn't show up, I didn't hear the sound. But there's the sparkles and the sound that plays. I did not hear the sound.
You mean when you transition between one and the other? Connor says, congrats.
Oh, no. Thank you, thank you. Woo, Fire Spit Island. The thing about the way the shinies work in this game is that if you see a shiny, it's gonna stay there. Like you can literally leave the area and then come back and it'll still be there. But if you leave and go back to the village or whatever and come back, it will be gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Woo, Spitfire Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? And now you've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of all the heat. I'm very sorry, but do you think you can lead the way, Sham? That poor Growlithe. I don't dare imagine what those bandits are doing to him now. They're giving him like little milk bones and belly scratches.
Yeah.
Just imagine what's going to my ass here. Oh, I hope I can catch a dog here. Oh, there's Graveler. Magby! Oh my gosh, Magby. No, you don't see me, Magby. That Graveler.
You see nothing.
Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Don't disappear.
Just on a berry. Distracted him.
God, he got away. He got away. Damn it. Oh, that Magmar sees me. no, no, no. Oh, that looks dangerous.
Oh, hey, mad at you.
Does he still see me? No, he doesn't still see me. Not yet, Quentin. I still got to catch one. Also, there aren't any eggs in this game. So. You don't be eyeballing me, okay? Mind your own fucking business.
Mind your own business. So I can catch you in this ball.
Turn around. Keep walking. No. 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 Bad Magmar. Turn around. It looks like he gets a little bit tired when he does that.
Connor says there's no abilities either, and Quentin says just wait a couple 100 years. It'll be all the rage.
Fuck off, Magmar. Graveler's gonna come back over here and try to beat me up too.
Logan's had a real tough time coming in on this fire pit island. Fire spit.
I'm gonna catch that Magmar. He's pissing me off now. Turn around. Mind your fucking business. Turn around. No, no.
Connor Rick says maybe stun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There's definitely more than one too, so if this one fucks off, there's one behind them.
Whoa. Oh, that didn't stop. Oh my god. That's right. I caught you at a spite. There are a lot
Oh,
of
look what you
Magmar.
can evolve.
What?
I'm not telling you, you gotta go look.
Oh, Pichu and Ralts.
Look at there.
That's a girl Pikachu, so it's gonna have a heart on the end of its tail.
You were saying you wanted to be able to build up your relationship. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you gotta be good friends with Pichu for it to evolve. I also am very glad that they gave Pikachu's original cry back instead of like a human voice going, Pikachu!
Yeah, you told me you were not a fan of that.
They started doing it in like Pokemon X and Y, and I never liked it. Maybe Black and White is when they started. I don't really remember.
Connor says, I used Raichu on my party. No regrets.
Wasn't a fan of the human voice. Curlia. I have a Thunderstone. I could get a Raichu if I wanted. No. How are you guys so observant?
Fire hurt. Careful.
I'm not scared of no stinking fire.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to say, watch this, and then do like the dive roll into the lava, but I don't know what'll happen if I do that.
Lose all your shit and be so mad.
I don't know if it'll kill me or just spawn me next to the lava, or if I'll just walk off of it while getting hurt. It
Not
would be a
worth
funny
the
gag,
risk.
but it would be a funny gag, but I don't know what happened, so it's not worth it. I meant to push. That is also not what button I meant to push. Alright, I don't know what Pokemon I'm going to be fighting, so let's have Golem out. Because if I'm fighting that Gengar, it's going to be strong against my Typhlosion. Because they're both ghost types. Come on, evolve already. We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap is supposed to evolve. So get with it already. You will become stronger, like it or not.
This is not how this works.
Oh, look, the pest again. Stand back, sisters. I'll take care of her. Go, Abomasnow. Smash this fool to pieces. Well, if I'm fighting Abomasnow, Typhlosion would have been perfect against it because Abomasnow is grass type and ice type, which is double weak to fire. So
What the fuck is that thing doing here in this, fire volcano pit?
You're right. This seems like a really bad place to have an Abomasnow.
Oh yeah, stupid.
Oh, these guys were in Pokemon Snap as well.
It's like, no, I'm melting. I'm melting.
Oh, it's using grass moves on me. Oh, fuck me.
Quintus, she ain't the brightest. Oh, that was ridiculously quick.
I misjudged that.
Why was that such a quick kill?
I don't know. But it's okay. It's double weak to fire type, so there's my quick kill.
Bam. Bam.
The reason why it used a grass move and Golem is ground and rock type, so it had a double weakness to grass. Yeah, like Connor just said.
Damn.
So I totally misjudged it. I thought I was fighting Gengar and not Abomasnow, but whatever. I don't get it. How'd I lose?
I'd be surprised. I thought all three of them would fight you.
Yeah, I only fought one of them last time as well. You know, Abomasnow can't fight at full power in this crazy heat like this. It wasn't a fair battle. I was basically going easy on you. We were basically going easy on you. In fact, how dare you make poor Abomasnow battle in such a stupidly hot place? Wasn't that you who did that?
You did that.
Yeah, there you go. You're the one who sent out Abomasnow sister. Go on then, Toxicroak. Pour some poison into our unwelcome guests. I think poison type is weak to fire type. I don't remember if that's accurate. We'll find out in a second when I can choose my move. Staraptor! Oh, this ain't good. Alright, what do I got? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Maybe that. Bang.
Good lord. 2 down.
What a blithering moon calf I am. What? What a blithering moon calf I am. How could I let myself lose? A what now?
Don't understand her dig to herself, but okay.
I felt like if somebody called me a blithering moon calf, I'd have been like,
Would have been like,
thank
moo.
you. Thanks, I think. And they'd be like, no. I'm like, oh, I guess I can lose the coin toss sometimes. Gengar's like, fuck you say? I'm about to kick your fucking ass. I did warn you, didn't I? I did warn you, didn't I? That has a score. That I have a score to settle with Team Galaxy team. All the pain and suffering I experienced after coming up here from the Kanto region to work. I'm going to make you pay every last slight. Watch it be the reason she was kicked out of the Galaxy team is because she didn't want to work. And they were like, well, you can either work or you can leave.
Sounds about right.
And now she's like blaming them for it. I bet that's what's going on. Bandit Charm, challenge you to a battle. Rhydon, oh no. That's not going to be good against the Raptor. It's not going to be good against Typhlosion either. Yeah, none of my moves are good against it. It's going to be half the damage with all these. I guess I will hit it as hard as I can until it faints.
Can you not change Pokemon at this point?
I can, but I would use a move to
It'd be
swap
better than
Pokemon out.
that they not be dead so that you get the points for all of them, though.
That's true.
Got me.
Typhlosion doesn't have any good news either. I'm going to lose this fight. I'm going to resurrect Golem because Golem has a ground type move that'll work. So I'm gonna send out Stinko. Use a revive. Bulldoze. That's not the. Oh, he avoided the attack. Good job, Stinko.
Ooh, buddy.
I'm also gonna heal up. I'm gonna also heal a goal. Let's see, 160. Yeah. Ooh.
Are you going to switch now to the other one that you just revived?
Yeah.
Huh. Quinn says, let me tell you, this fight was easy with Samurott.
I'll bet it was. That's a water type Pokemon.
Ah.
So it would have been really good against Rhydon. I didn't realize that I'd be doing this like huge fight, or I would have had a bigger swap of. Oh look, I don't lose a turn here. That's good. Because I'm about to kill this guy's fucking ass. Shit, I hit B instead of that. Oh, and I also get some evasiveness. Hey, good.
Connor says I used the last.
Galade. I don't have a Dawn Stone, so I can't do Galade. Oh, I play Gengar too?
You think this was going to be easy? Nah.
Gengar gets to go twice?
Poor Gollum, he ain't getting through this fight very well. I fainted
what the
twice.
fuck? What the fuck? I wish that I knew I was getting into this huge fight before I came here. I would have had more Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, I can't use these other ones, like Pikachu or...
No, they're too low level. Dusclops might have a ghost type move.
Connor literally just put Dusclops?
Oh, yeah, Dusclops is the way to go.
Hell yeah,
Definitely.
look at all that.
Definitely Dusclops. Hopefully I don't lose a turn here. I did. Fuck!
You got this, you got this.
I should have let it kill Typhlosion. Oh, thank God, a one-hit kill. Woo. A Dusclops came in handy.
Mm-hmm. Good thing you just got him.
What a disgrace. How could all of us been beaten? Hey, Charm, I healed up Abomasnow and Coin's Toxicroak, good as new. Now we can keep battling until we're run out of potions. Oh, and the real son of the whatever's gonna evolve. I bet he's gonna evolve right now.
That would be cute.
Bow. What? No one invited you, Tiny. You're really gonna insist on getting in the way, you little runt? Growl. Take him down, Toxicroak. I know it's hot, but hang in there, Obama Snow. Smash that runt. Oh my gosh, that mouth she made. Growlithe, please stop. You cannot beat such foes.
No confidence in me, huh?
Polina, what are you doing here? I thought you were waiting with little Growlithe. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean without warning and swam all the way here. Oh my gosh. This is not very close to where we were.
Also,
Into the ocean?
Yeah.
Into the ocean, but he's terrified of the ocean after it swallowed up the former lord. His own father. He just told them that this is the lord, not the other one.
Yeah.
Aru. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's still around. I thought he was going to evolve and be the new lord, but I think Arcanine is still around. Wow. Oh, he is evolving. Oh, this is the first time I've seen. This is the first time I've seen like a full view of Hisuian Arcanine. It's popped up in other stuff, but I've actively been avoiding it. His true bravery, heading across the sea, but finding the strength to face hardships head on. You've got to be joking me. Why'd that puny one evolve? Sisters, something's not right. It's about to get struck by lightning and then go frenzy.
Oh. Oh, you look like a serious motherfucker now.
It's frenzied.
I love it. It looks so cool, though.
What? Polina, stay back. Aru. Grah. What happened to him? That strange lightning hit him. He's become frenzied, just like the other nobles. Oh, this is exactly why exactly why I didn't want to come to this island.
God, he's just...
Ugh, everything was going just as we wanted before that awful mutt ruined everything. Enough with this, sisters. We leave this place. We won't be making any living. We won't be making any living without our lives.
They all agree.
Hey, wait, this is all your fault. We should get out of here too, Polina. Otherwise, we're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Cham. We better hurry. Or we should hurry. Lena. Uh-oh. She just got caught hanging out with a Diamond Clan. What are you going to do about Growlithe? I mean, Arcanine. That dear little Pokemon is my responsibility. As his warden, it is my duty to protect him with everything I have. Sham, what must we do to quell his frenzy? Please tell me what we need. Throw his favorite food at him until he's not mad anymore. All we need is to make some balms. Balms? Idro, what are you talking about? I'm the leader of our clan, so it's so surprising that I know little about these things. I'm the leader of our clan. It's surprising that I know a little more of these things than you, Lena. I held my tongue the first time, but now I must insist. Stop calling me Lena in front of everyone. And yes, I'm well aware of you're our leader, Idra. How could I forget that you were the one chosen? You who can use your Celestia flute to summon Pokemon and have them carry you to even the furthest reaches of vast Hisui. I've learned a little about these frenzies as well. There's a special method for dealing with them. We can make balms, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favorite food, and throw that at them from a safe distance. Isn't that right, Sham?
Safe distance.
Well, in that case, I do always carry some of Growlithe's favorite food with me, so I can thank him when he uses his flames to help prepare Basket Legion's favorite meal. Why, Iskin, once again, your thoughtfulness saves the day. Now we can make those bombs right away. Yes, let's get right to work. They're ready. Here's the bombs we need. Please, let me know when you feel prepared to quell Lord Arcanine's frenzy. I need a different Pokemon. Can I fast travel here yet? I can. So I'm going to go over here to this camp and heal up and get a different set of Pokemon real quick. Also, it's midnight, I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we should do this next week.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'm
kind of in a good spot where you can just do all that you want in those regions. As long as you don't go back over to that, you're good.
I've been pretty much hard focusing on like that first area. I'm trying to like complete that before I really move on to the next one and start hard focusing on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I still have a whole bunch of D&D stuff I need to finish, so I don't know how much time I can spend working on the Pokedex between streams. I'll try to play it at least one day, so like I don't have nothing happen. Because when I leveled up last week, I had just barely went into the current level I'm in, and now I'm a little bit less than halfway there. So I'll try to at least level up one more time between streams.
Okay. Quentin does recommend water for next time.
Oh yeah, water, because I think Hisuian Arcanine is rock type and fire type, so water is double weak to, or fire and rock would be double weak to water moves. So that would be a very good idea. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Because we're like right in the middle of the thing, we don't have a whole bunch of like follow-up stuff to do. So this is the perfect place to quit, I think.
Okay.
That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like what you see, the follow is free. So go check us out on Twitter, where you can see daily and weekly updates about what we're playing that day/week. We also have 2 YouTube channels, one for our old edited videos, as well as one for our VODs that is slowly but surely being caught up with all the stupid copyright claims and all that stuff. I'm chipping away at that. We also have a Discord channel that you can go check out, where you can see posts like Meg, where she posted that Rex pillow that I'm 100% going to buy.
Are you going to ship it to my house too?
Maybe. I don't know when it's going to... It depends on what the delivery date is. Because I bought the Tally statue that they put up, and I had it just sent to... I had just had it sent to Shelby and Clayton's house, because I don't know where I'm going to be living whenever it fully ships. And I don't know if I can change the delivery location. But other than that, if you need links to any of that stuff, go to our website, carpeboredom.com. And while you're there, go check out the store, where we sell the softest shirt we have ever sold. It's the only shirt we've ever sold, but it is definitely the softest. And we will be back tomorrow. Clayton and Shelby will be playing more Yakuza Kiwami. No.
Tomorrow
all
is
of
our
us will be
community
back.
game night.
That's right. I got my weeks confused. Yes, we'll all be back playing Minecraft. If you want to be a part of that, just hit us up on Discord. We'll get you whitelisted if you're not already in there. Come hang out with us, put some blocks down, kill an Enderman. Who knows what's going to happen? Wacky stuff every time.
I'm working on my house.
I think I want to make my house look less like a shed and more like an actual living space.
Everyone's going to be working on their houses. Hell yeah.
House stream. Yeah, that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. And, if you also go check out the general chat, I've posted several, like, mystery gift codes that you can type into this game to get some extra items for free. If you don't know how to do that, just go to your satchel, go over to the, like, wireless symbol, down to mystery gift, get with code password, and then you just type in the codes that I've put on our Discord channel, and you can get some free stuff. Free stuff is always cool.
I love free stuff.
But that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow.